Noob to pro conquering the Call of Duty. Ever get that feeling? The rush of excitement as you prepare to dive into a new game, the anticipation building up as you load up Call of Duty Mobile for the first time. It's a thrilling moment, isn't it? You're pumped to dive into a new game. Your fingers are itching to tap that screen, to jump into the action and prove your skills. The adrenaline is pumping, and you can almost taste the victory. You've heard the hype, seen the trailers, downloaded the app. You've watched countless YouTube videos and read reviews, all pointing to one thing: Call of Duty. Mobile is the game to play. The graphics, the gameplay, the community, everything seems perfect. This time it's Call of Duty Mobile. You're ready for action. But then, bam! Reality hits. The game starts and you find yourself in the middle of chaos. Bullets flying, enemies everywhere, and before you know it, you're staring at the respawn screen. You're staring at a respawn screen. Again. Frustration sets in. You thought you were ready, but the game is tougher than you imagined. You're getting outplayed, outgunned, and outmaneuvered by seasoned veterans. Getting outplayed by seasoned veterans. It's a common experience. We've all been there. The initial excitement fades, replaced by a sense of defeat. But here's the thing. Every pro was once a noob. Every expert player started where you are now. But fear not, aspiring soldier. The journey from noob to pro is a path well trodden. With the right guidance and determination, you can conquer the battlefield. It's all about learning, adapting, and improving with each game. Every pro was once a noob. They faced the same challenges, the same frustrations. But they persevered. They learned from their mistakes, honed their skills, and eventually they became the players you admire today. This guide will equip you with the knowledge to dominate the battlefield. From basic controls to advanced strategies, we'll cover everything you need to know to turn the tide in your favor. You'll learn how to choose the right weapons, master the maps, and develop tactics that will give you the edge over your opponents. Let's turn those defeats into victories. With practice, patience, and the right mindset, you'll go from being a noob to a pro in no time. So gear up, soldier. The battlefield awaits, and it's time to conquer the Call of Duty. Mastering the basics. It's all in the controls. First things first. When it comes to mobile gaming, the controls are your gateway to success. They are the bridge between your intentions and the actions on the screen. Understanding and mastering them is crucial. To master any game, you need control. This means not just knowing the default settings, but also customizing them to fit your unique playstyle. Every player is different, and what works for one might not work for another. Call of Duty Mobile offers two shooting modes, simple and advanced. Each mode has its own advantages and challenges. Simple mode is great for beginners, as it auto-fires when you're on target, making it easier to focus on movement and positioning. Simple auto-fires when you're on target. It seems easier, right? But there's a catch. While it simplifies shooting, it can sometimes fire when you don't want it to, potentially giving away your position or wasting ammo. But advanced is where the real skill lies. In advanced mode, you have to manually aim and shoot, which gives you complete control over your shots. This mode is preferred by experienced players because it allows for more precise and strategic gameplay. It gives you complete control over your shots. Experiment with both. See what feels right. Don't be afraid to switch between modes depending on the situation. Sometimes a mix of both can be the key to mastering the game. Don't be afraid to tweak those settings. Adjusting sensitivity, button layout, and other settings can significantly improve your performance. Spend some time in the settings menu to find the perfect configuration for you. Hipfire or ADS, aim down sights. Each has its own benefits. Hipfire allows for quicker shots without aiming down the sights, which is useful in close combat. ADS, on the other hand, provides better accuracy for long-range targets. Find what suits your playstyle. Whether you prefer the rapid response of hipfire or the precision of ADS, the key is to practice and get comfortable with your choice. Try different combinations and see what works best for you. The right setup can make or break your game. A well-organized control layout can enhance your reaction time and overall gameplay experience. Take the time to customize your controls to suit your needs. Remember, comfort and familiarity breed success. The more comfortable you are with your controls, the better you'll perform. So take the time to get familiar with your setup, and soon you'll see your skills improve. The art of movement. Don't be a sitting duck. In the heat of battle, staying still is a death sentence. Call of Duty Mobile is all about movement. Think of yourself as a phantom, a blur on the battlefield. Use cover to your advantage. Dart between buildings, crouch behind walls, never stay exposed for long. Sound is your secret weapon. Footsteps, gunfire, they all offer valuable intel. Anticipate enemy positions. Avoid predictable patterns. Keep your opponents guessing. Remember, a moving target is much harder to hit. Finding your weapon, gearing up for battle. In the world of Call of Duty Mobile, your weapon is your best friend and your most crucial tool. Choosing the right weapon can make the difference between victory and defeat. Every soldier needs a trusty weapon. It's not just about picking up any gun, it's about finding the one that suits your playstyle and strategy. Whether you prefer to rush into the fray or take a more tactical approach, there's a weapon for you. Call of Duty Mobile offers a vast arsenal. Don't get overwhelmed. Start with something beginner-friendly. The game provides a variety of weapons, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. For new players, it's best to start with something versatile and easy to handle. Assault rifles are a good bet. They offer a balance of power, range, and control, making them ideal for most combat situations. Whether you're engaging enemies at a distance or in close quarters, an assault rifle can be a reliable choice. They offer a balance of power and control. With the right attachments, you can enhance their performance even further. Attachments can improve accuracy, reduce recoil, and increase damage, turning a good weapon into a great one. But your weapon is only as good as its loadout. Customizing your loadout to fit your playstyle is key. Think about what you need in a fight. Do you need better accuracy for long-range shots? Or perhaps you need more stability for rapid fire? Attachments are your best friend. Want better accuracy? Slap on a scope. Need more stability? Add a grip. There are numerous attachments available, each designed to enhance different aspects of your weapon's performance. Grip it and rip it. The right combination of attachments can turn the tide of battle in your favor. Experiment with different setups to find what works best for you. Perks can also give you an edge. These special abilities can enhance your gameplay in various ways, from faster reloads to increased movement speed. Choosing the right perks can complement your weapon and playstyle. Faster reloads, enhanced movement. The possibilities are endless. Perks can make you more efficient and deadly on the battlefield. Don't underestimate their impact. Experiment and find what works for you. The key to success in Call of Duty Mobile is finding the right combination of weapon, attachments, and perks that suit your playstyle. Keep testing and tweaking your loadout until you find the perfect setup. Happy hunting, soldier! Imagine stepping onto a battlefield blindfolded. Sounds like a disaster, right? That's what it's like playing without map awareness. Each map in Call of Duty Mobile is a war zone with its own personality. Learn the layouts, memorize the choke points, discover those sneaky flanking routes. Knowing the map is like having a sixth sense. You'll predict enemy movements, plan your attacks strategically, position yourself for maximum advantage. Remember, knowledge is power. And in Call of Duty Mobile, that knowledge can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Section 6. Modes of Mayhem, Choosing Your Battlefield, Call of Duty. Mobile isn't just about shooting, it's about objectives, and it offers a variety of game modes to test your skills. Team Deathmatch is a classic. Rack up those kills, minimize your deaths. Domination is all about control. Capture and hold points on the map to dominate the enemy team. Each mode requires a different strategy. Understand the objectives. Adapt your playstyle. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you play, the more you'll discover which modes suit your strengths. Section 7. Level up your game. Advanced tactics. Mastered the basics? Feeling confident? It's time to step up your game. Let's talk advanced tactics. Quick scoping, for instance. A well-timed shot with a sniper rifle can turn the tide of battle. Then there's slide canceling, a technique that lets you move faster and dodge enemy fire. It takes practice, but the results are worth it. These are just a few examples. Explore, experiment, push your limits. There's always something new to learn in Call of Duty Mobile. Section 8. Smooth Operator, Optimizing Performance. Lag can be the bane of any gamer's existence. Those frustrating delays, the choppy frame rates, it's enough to make anyone rage quit. But fear not. Optimizing your game settings can make all the difference. Start with your graphics. Find a balance between visual fidelity and smooth performance. Disable unnecessary features like auto brightness and blue light filters. A clear, stable image is crucial for quick reactions. Remember, a smooth running game is a winning game. Section 9. The Sixth Sense, Developing Game Sense. Game sense. It's the intangible quality that separates the good from the great. It's about intuition, anticipation, and understanding the flow of battle. You can't learn it overnight. It develops over time through experience and observation. Pay attention to your surroundings. Analyze your mistakes. Watch how experienced players move and react. Learn from their strategies. The more you play, the sharper your instincts will become. Remember, game sense is the key to consistent success in Call of Duty Mobile.